Okay, so welcome back to my channel. I'm going to attempt another tutorial. I did one with the Juvia's Place Culture palette, and then when I was done, I realized that my camera for some reason stopped recording halfway through. So today we are going to use the BH Cosmetics 80s Remix Dance Palette, and here is what the inside of this palette looks like. It's just a really fun, colorful palette, so I'm really excited. I'm going to start off with this shade In the Groove, and I'm going to put that in my crease. And if you watched my last tutorial, I love the BH Cosmetics. Not sure if y'all can see that, but this is just a BH Cosmetics pointed crease eyeshadow brush. And I'm just going to try and build this up as much as I can. Because I'm just going to go with like a yellow and bluish look. Alright, I hope that's looking pretty bright on screen. Trying to be a little more conscious of like where I am so you guys can see everything, because this is definitely something that takes a little bit to get used to. And with the bright lights, like everything does look a little bit different on screen than it does to me, so hopefully everything's looking okay. And now I'm going to, I kind of just want to go in with this shade Sweet Dreams right here. Just a metallic blue color. And I just want to kind of put this all over my lid right now just to see how it looks. That is really, really beautiful. I love this shade. It just got so much like shimmer, and it looks like, I don't know, like it's kind of got like a little bit, maybe like a little bit of like a greenish tint to it. It's beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eyelid. I'm kind of trying to decide if I want to, there's like a white shimmer shade in this palette that I'll show you guys in a second. Maybe I want to go in the middle of my lid and just put like a little dab of that shade, just to kind of like brighten up the middle of the lid a little bit. I mean, this looks beautiful as it is, but something I might want to go in with to try out. And like most of the looks I do, they're pretty simple. Like anybody can do this. I'll of course do the lower lash line and go and clean up the crease a little bit more in a second. So, I kind of want to go in with a blue shade just to kind of clean up this little portion of the crease. So, I'm going to take, this is a Profusion Firm Blending eyeshadow brush right here, and I kind of want to go with this shade right here, Straight Up. It's like more of like a purplish toned blue. Let's see how that looks. Because I want something darker to kind of blend in with the shimmer shade. To just blend it into the yellow a little bit more. Hopefully you guys can see everything I'm doing. Alright, so I like how this is all coming together. And I am just gonna take this. Actually, it's just a fluffy bigger brush. It's actually, it says it's a highlighter brush. I just like to use this to kind of clean up some of the areas that I get a little fallout with. Blues do stain, which I have a little bit of staining. Hopefully you guys can't see that and it doesn't look too horribly bad. Okay, now for, do I want to take, I think I do want to take a little bit of this, this sparkly shade. I wish I had my setting spray with me, but I did not bring that out. So this is an AOA Studio E124 brush. And I'm just going to take the shade Virgin, which is that really pretty white sparkly shade. And I'm just going to put that a little bit in the middle of my lid, just to see like how that looks. Just to kind of brighten that up a little bit. I think that looks kind of cool. I don't have you guys zoomed in as much this time because I wanted you to actually be able to see what I'm doing, because I do have a bad habit of kind of like looking down and losing track of where I'm at on the screen. So just kind of wanted to try a little more zoomed out, see how this worked, so that you guys can kind of see more of what's going on. Trying to make sure this is as even as possible. Alright, so I think that's pretty close. And I just love the sparkle that this shows. Hopefully, I'm not sure if you guys can see it on camera or not. I will post some pictures to my Instagram later of this look. I think that's pretty good. So now I'm going to do the lower lash line, which I'm not sure if that yellow is going to show up. I can try it. Let me get, this is just an AOA Studio E123 brush. And I'm going to take that yellow shade in the groove. And I'm just going to put that maybe on the outer lash line, on the outer portion of the lower lash line. Not sure if you guys can see that or not. It is pretty bright. But I mean, this is a blessing and a curse. I have a lot of lower lashes. They're natural, but they're also really, really dark, so it's hard to get bright shades to show up. So I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not. I want to take that brush that I used for the bright yellow, or the bright white shade. I'm not sure if this is the one I used or not, but I want to put that, this bright white shade that is called Virgin, just in the middle portion of the lower lash line. Just kind of gonna blend it into the yellow shade, which is fine. And then I'm going to take another E124 AOA Studio brush and just go in with this dark blue shade. Oh, it's called Sweet Dreams. I don't think I said what it was called earlier, you guys. I apologize. And I'm just going to do the inner portion of, so everything just kind of blends together a little bit. That is a beautiful, beautiful shade. Okay, so I do have some fallout. I never do, very rarely do I do my eyes first. I usually do my base first. And I just didn't want to be on camera looking too unput together with like my base not done at all. So, yeah, I'm gonna take a minute and go see if I can get this cleaned up a little bit, throw on some mascara, and then I will be right back. So I just used my beauty blender that I used to put on my foundation to try and kind of clean up a little bit, because I realized I've got the rest of my products in here because I was going to show what is on the rest of my face. So I guess right now I'm going to go ahead and quickly attempt to do my lashes on camera. I always use the Essence Lash Princess. I'll turn it sideways so you guys can see it. Hopefully that's going to, it's looking like it's not focusing, which wasn't really paying attention to that part, so hopefully the rest of the video is in focus. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this, the Lash Princess mascara. Alright, so I always go in with that mascara first, and then I go in with the Maybelline Sky High mascara. I don't know if that's focusing, you guys. I'm so sorry if it's not. My camera just has lots of different personalities. Some days it cooperates, most days it does not. So I'm just going to go ahead with this Sky High mascara. Like, does anyone else's, like, hairs always get in the way when they're trying to do mascara, or is that just me? Like, I end up getting it in my hair and then it gets all over my face. Like, it's a mess. Like, I don't even understand, like, where these little hairs come from, but they're there and they like to get in the way. Alright, so hopefully my mascara doesn't look too bad. It's not something I usually do while trying to film myself, so hopefully everything is okay. And then on my bottom lashes, I only use the Maybelline Sky High mascara. That's just how I always do things. There's another hair. This just makes me crazy, you guys. And it is storming, so if you hear anything, it's the thunder. It's pretty loud. I just got mascara all over my hand, of course, and I have nowhere to wipe it, so. Okay, so this is the completed look using the Beige Cosmetics 80s Remix palette. Here's another look at that palette. Beautiful palette, fun shades, I love it. Here's the look. And I'm just going to go ahead and talk about what is on the rest of my face. I forgot to bring my primers, but I just used the Makeup Revolution Blur Stick Primer, the NYX Marshmallow Primer, and then the Milani Plump, I think it's called Plump Right Back Primer. So I put the Makeup Revolution Blur Stick Primer like on my nose and my forehead where I have bigger pores. Then like under my eyes and around my eyes, I use the NYX Marshmallow Primer, and then just on the rest of my face, I use the Milani Plump Right Back Primer. And I think I did use the Makeup Revolution Line Fix under eye primer on my under eyes. I'm not sure. I have some fine lines like under my eyes that no matter what I do, they're just there. But they do look smoother when I use that, the Line Fix primer from Makeup Revolution. And then I used, this is the first time I've used this, the Purito BB cream. I think my lights are too bright, you guys, and this just isn't going to focus. Wait, there we go. It looked like it focused for a second, so I'm sorry, you guys. Then I used the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, and I'm just trying to find out what shade this is. In the shade Feelin' Shady. It's right here. And again, I just don't think it's wanting to focus on small products. Then I used the Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. And for my under eyes, I use the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder just for under the eyes. And then for my blush, I used this Milani Cheek Kiss in the shade Coral Crush. And then on my lips, these are some of my favorite lipsticks. This is the NYX XXL Lingerie Lip. And this is in the shade Knockout. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's hot pink, but it looks kind of purple on screen. But it's just beautiful. I have several different shades of these. I might maybe try and do a lip swatch video if I can. My lips are pretty tiny, so I always feel weird trying to like show off what's on my lips. But these lipsticks are amazing. The original Lingerie lips to me were a little too drying, and I don't like a dry lip. This is actually, it does dry down, but it's comfortable, so that's why I love those. And I think that is everything that I have on my face. I've got a couple other videos I need to get done. I need to do my review for the Beauty Bay Jade Thirlwall palette. I love that. And so I think that might be the next video that you guys see after this one. But either way, thank you so much for watching this video. It looks like the camera's still recording, so this turns out much better than the last one I tried to do. And just stay tuned for the next videos. Like and subscribe, and I'm going to link some other videos on the screen after this. So thank you guys again, and have a wonderful day.